This is the Federal Protective Service. This has been declared an unlawful assembly. Depart the area north on Moody or east on Bancroft. Anyone who includes the press trespassing on federal property is subject to arrest. If you trespass on federal property with a weapon to include firearms, ammunition, knives, or any other dangerous item, you will be arrested. This is the Federal Protective Service. This has been declared an unlawful assembly. Depart the area north on Moody or east on Bancroft. Anyone who includes the press trespassing on federal property is subject to arrest. If you trespass on federal property with a weapon to include firearms, ammunition, knives, or any other dangerous item, you will be arrested.
Nice line, dude. Holy shit, look at that. Let me see it. Okay. You think they're gonna come out? I'd expect that to come out. I mean, right now I haven't seen so close yet. Thank you. And this is dude, I'm gonna go in there and kiss one of those motherfuckers right now, dude. I'm gonna go in there and do it all on the floor. Hey, yo! Did they try to arrest me?
Yeah, you just be ready to run.
They're about to arrest. They're about to arrest. They're about to run. Yeah, there's a few in here. There's a bunch of them on this day too. You there? Yeah. Yeah, I just see my rust. That's it, no, they're shit ready. They want to come out and gas. What do they do? They want to get us some supper. Weird, they had no hearing protection. Did you see that? The one over on my side, dude. There was like one or two.
Yes, my gas mask is on.
They're all getting ready now. They're like, fuck that gas. That one guy, I got close. He had a camera.
Hey, B. Good to see you.
The one dude with the fucking...
Silverstone, thank you so much for this.
You know, I just want to make a comment as to how much of a shithole St. Louis is. This is just obscene. And they think they live in a great place. But the St. Louis is a toilet bowl. I mean, really. Man carjacked in White Castle parking lot. Woman carjacked while getting gas. I mean, and if you read this story, you know, a 56-year-old man was carjacked early Friday morning as he pulled into the White Castle's drive-thru. Blah, blah, blah. Police were called to the location approximately 3:30 a.m. 3:30 in the morning, that'd be me out there getting, but the difference is, you know, it would have been pow, 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 and, you know, trying to carjack me. 56-year-old man says, a man approached his 1998 Silverado. Yeah, a Silverado. This is this is what you're gonna carjack. So not only is St. Louis full of dumbasses or crime, but they're full of dumbasses too, because they don't know how to steal the right stuff. The 1998 Silverado and knocked on the windows. As he told the man to get away from the vehicle, a second man armed with a gun ordered him out of the car, a truck maybe. Once the man exited the vehicle, both men entered the car and drove away. They drove away with a $500 1998 Chevy piece of shit Silverado. I don't even understand the leg of this crime. It doesn't even make any sense. Doesn't make any sense whatsoever. My head hurts. Ow, my head hurts. My head hurts. Back to the action. I think sooner than later they're going to come out, and this is where they get that guy with the Segway. So keep watching and listening. Ooh, here's another decent story to watch. Or to see from the Placer County Sheriff's Department. Placer County Public Health and Placer County Sheriff's Coroner Division were recently notified of a death of an individual who tested positive for COVID-19 in late December. The individual was administered a COVID-19 vaccine several hours before their death on January 21st, 2021. The vaccine was not administered by the Placer County Health There are multiple local, state, and federal agencies actively investigating this case, and it reports surrounding the case of death of premature pending the outcome of the investigation. Our thoughts are with the family of the deceased. You know, whatever your position is on this stupid vaccine, I would recommend not putting it in your body. I mean, this guy had it done and died a couple hours later. You know, it's just not worth it. It's not worth it. I would wait, but that's just me. It's not political.
I'm gonna read that out loud. We're
It's just,
doing this
you know,
because it's
certain
the right
things
thing
you
to
just
do,
don't do.
not
You don't
because we think it's powerful.
Put
100%.
foreign substances in your body
you.
that aren't tested or true or whatever. You know, it's different for the vaccines that are out now that they've been around since you were a child. You know, before that, many moons before that. So, you know, stories like this keep popping up. Nurses are getting sick. Things like that are happening. And that, you know,
That's correct. Yeah,
I don't know. To me, it's just not worth trying to do it. So it'd probably be best if you just don't bother.
With the tea, I've only had, I think, one twisted tea in my life.
Hey, Racy. Good to see you. A chud? Yeah. Yeah, I thank you for letting us know. If you support the Black Lives Matter movement, you are welcome to restream my stream. If you do not support the protesters,
Grady
you don't
Judd
support
is
the Black Lives Matter movement.
Grady Judd is the best. The best. He's even trolling Bernie Sanders. Oh my God, what a great little cartoon there. Bernie's sitting on the corner. That is fantastic. Polk County Sheriff's Office. We love our Grady Judd. Bummbusters supports and salutes Grady Judd.
I don't know, I got them from Mars. They're supposed to have space stuff. Alien microbes and stuff like that. Bullshit. Yeah, seriously, like if I was on the alien planet.
We're about to win an NBA championship. Back to Rock.
For every NBA moment, there's a flavor on DoorDash.
Yeah, I mean, you can basically go to Mars and you can
You guys are boring. It's Saturday night. Where's the sexy fucking party, man? Where's the fucking after, bro? It's Saturday. And girls, let's go. Let's at least have a dance off.
Yeah, they're nice all the time. We could get like at least like 1 June, I think.
Right? You get 1 point if you do a dance off.
Liberals love you.
Yes. Big lip. I don't like Adam.
You wouldn't get them.
Hey, K Variable. It's good to see you.
I challenge you to a dance off.
TVG, thank you so much for that subscription. I greatly appreciate it.
That's my spread.
I just want to admire the spray paint. It's really pretty.
Come on, you always come out for paint. I thought you liked to admire it. You don't want to come look at it? Come on, come look at it. It's pretty. We put sparkles on it for you.
Well, Royce, I will say, you know, there's nothing stopping from anybody coming during the day. I don't know if anybody comes here during the day to protest.
I'm not good at starting. Want to consider my oxygen?
There is
I'm ready.
a well-known BIPOC organizer who has said in the past that there is always a protest.
Numbers must be intimidating. How many they brought out?
But I will say that the numbers aren't as big
Some numbers.
during the day if there is these sort of protesters out there.
I see you, bitch. It's like I snap the light. I'm talking to Blur.
Not leaving.
I'll be here all night.
Oh, so just as a heads up, in case anybody is interested, if y'all are wanting to do something tomorrow during the day, the Justice for Patrick Timmons March is going to be happening.
Here's one for
I don't know if I'll be able to make
So-
that one.
false information found in your post. I put up a meme with the two Biden-Trump inauguration dolls. False comparison. There were actually people at the Trump inauguration. There was nobody at the Biden inauguration. Don't act like there's somebody. And, you know, USA Today, really? I'm going to believe that dish rag post? Really? Really? Facebook is so biased, it's not even funny. And I hope that they shut the service down. I hope that somebody figures out a way to sue them so that they lose. I mean, they already lost like $50 billion in capital. $50 billion. That's a lot of damn money. So if that's the case, then I think that they should just, you know, we need to put them out of business. And stupidity like this, where they're, you know, citing USA Today, you know, is just ridiculous. I don't want to see why. Yeah, see? This was the original post that I put up. And they're saying that that's fake. It's not fake. There's no way Joe Biden got 80 million people. See, and it's the wrong context anyways. What they're citing in their article is not the same thing as what I'm posting here. So, there you go, America. There you go. You're getting what you voted for, but not what you want.
You're building the first.
Turns out Joe Biden and their administration's full of shit, like all Democrats. Hey, vote for us. Vote for free money. It's not free money, but okay. We're going to give you $1,600 or $2,000. And then they get voted in. Oh, well, you know, it's only $1,600 or $1,400 because you already got 6, and we're not going to give you any more money. And then it won't be right now. It'll be maybe in February, March, April. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe it'll come. Maybe it won't. You know, and then $15 an hour. Well, that's not till 2025. You know, so it's not retro. It's not today. Listen, stupid people. Attention. Attention. Minimum wage jobs are for people who are uneducated, okay, that don't know anything just yet. Those are starter jobs, okay? McDonald's, Wendy's, working in a gas station, whatever. Those are starter jobs. Those are not career jobs. And I'll be damned if I expect, as when I had my first job as a bag boy at a Winn-Dixie, okay, that I would have gotten $15 an hour to bag groceries of the shitty people that I was bagging them for. Okay? Never in a million years would I have expected to be paid that kind of money, which I wasn't. I don't even think I made $6 an hour back then. It was like, I think it was $4.25 or something like that, $5 maybe. And I was thrilled to have it. At 15 years old, it was great. It was great money.
Jakey Poo, hopefully
From
not.
that, you're supposed to move up. You're supposed to be going up in the
so
world.
if you're going to be here, you have to support
Yeah.
abolition
Okay.
life.
You don't work for a living and make
There's
money
no good reason for ICE.
and make the same money. You're supposed to, get educated and make better money and so on and so forth. Not just continue on asking people for money for doing a shitty job. How many times have you gone to McDonald's or Burger King or some bullshit place like that? I mean, even the higher end places, they're still putting out a shit product. Okay? The higher end, like, BurgerFi or Shake Shack or places like that. Just fast food places in general. And you got the wrong order. Because you have a bunch of kids behind the counter doing the work. You have a bunch of kids behind the counter that don't give a shit about your $47 burrito order from Shit-Pole, okay? And they slop it all together and put it, in a dish or on a burrito wrap, and that's it. They don't care if they got it right. And then there you go, you paid just, $15, $18 for a fucking burrito that they don't even get right, and you bite into it and you're like, I didn't ask for guacamole. I don't even like guacamole. Or I didn't want spicy beef. Or I didn't want whatever the freaking hell they put on there. This is how those are job experiences. Those are life experiences. You're supposed to learn how to listen to orders. That's why the military is so great, because you go to, I wished I would have went to the military. I did not go. No one ever said, hey, you should go, and I didn't know that I should have went then, and I wish that I would have. Because I probably, would have done something even more amazing than what I've already done in my life. But nonetheless, to have a place where you're making a few bucks an hour and learning something, anything, flipping a burger, learning how to wrap a burrito, learning how to make tacos at Taco Bell, frying chicken. The kids these days can't even cook. All they know is a freaking microwave. They don't even know how to cook. Working in a deli, a sandwich shop, something like that. Just all the minimum wage jobs that are out there are there for a reason, to skill you to move to something better. So, maybe you become a chef, an executive chef. You make a ton of money as a chef. I mean, I know chefs that make 90, 100 grand, more than that, some of them. Okay, and it just depends on where you work and what your job title is. Go to culinary school. I didn't stay working as a bag boy. I went to another job, and from there I made more money and more money and more money and more money, and I moved up the scale, moved up the ladder. So as I got smarter, as my career became more focused, then, I started making better money. Went from, $4.25 or $5 an hour to $5.50. And then was, at that job, and then $5.65, $5.75. 2 cents more than where you were working before is still 2 cents more per hour. And then I realized that I didn't want to work for people anymore. But turning in my business, starting it up, that took time. So you had to work for somebody to get going. Wasn't long, and I've been independent for over 20 years. Don't like working for people. Don't like punching a 40-hour clock. Okay? And I didn't like getting paid minimum wage, which is why I learned something and went and did it. And that's what these people just don't seem to understand. That is the process. Just because you went to college and studied Sanskrit, which has no job attached to it, doesn't mean that you get to, run around saying, I want $15 an hour. Man, I'm entitled to. No, you're not. You don't know shit. All right? Nobody's giving you a job translating Sanskrit or writing Sanskrit or what the fuck ever. All right? Nobody's giving you a job for your stupid 4 years in college. I'm in debt. Good. You should have never gotten a loan to go to college because you were doing a loser field to begin with. I hate the fact that, some of these doctors and nurses and, surgeons and stuff like that have $300,000 worth of debt. And yet you're making a killing as a doctor. Maybe not up front, but you could afford. There's our guy right there. There he is. He's on the Segway. This is where it happens. It's coming. Get ready. It's coming. He's about to get bum rushed by the cops, and it's fucking hysterical. But nonetheless, $15 an hour for a loser position at Wendy's, flipping burgers, is unfreaking acceptable. And I was having a discussion yesterday about it. Who can live on minimum wage? You're not supposed to stay. You're living at your parents' house when you're 16 years old. So minimum wage is enough because you don't have to pay rent. You don't have to pay for food. So that's enough for you to go out, take some girls out. If you're a guy, buy some shoes. If you're a girl, some makeup, whatever. But it's enough for you to, afford gas for your car. And you learn how to manage money. You learn how to do things. All right? Having a $15 minimum wage is not going to change anything. All right? It's still a beginner job. Whatever it is, it's still a beginner job. Waitresses won't make $15 an hour. And good waitresses that work in great restaurants make a shit ton of money. Waiters and waitresses. So I don't understand where the whole push is to go to $15 an hour when there's no need for that. I can tell you this much. If they go to $15 an hour, McDonald's is just going to get rid of people because they can't afford it. Because they can't raise the prices. No one's going to pay, a McRib can't cost $6. Okay? It just can't happen. A quarter pounder, a double quarter pounder with cheese cannot cost $8 for the sandwich. All right? And that's what they're going to have to do, or they're just going to have to get rid of some people and put some mundane jobs like a cash register. You just have one cash register open and the rest are going to be freaking kiosks, and the kiosks take credit cards only. And you never know, McDonald's can just go to freaking credit cards and debit cards only. And what does that do? Now everybody's out of a job. The punk kid,
by the movie Aliens?
They'll automate the fry machine. I've seen it. They have it there. You still needed some schlep, but I'm sure, excuse me, I'm sure that they have a system already in place. I mean, you've seen the automatic fry maker, I'm sure. But I'm also sure you've seen the, the automatic drink dispenser, where it dumps the ice, pours the Coke, and then pushes the drink towards the drive-through window. Okay? Because when you're inside, They just give you a cup and you're self-serving anyways. So it doesn't even really matter, does it? No, it does not. $15 an hour, not the way to go. Not the way to go. How about teaching some stupid kids some good labor, like welding or, building stuff or, metalworking, whatever. There isn't this anymore. Air conditioning, refrigeration, car mechanic. I mean, I guess car mechanics is still going to need somebody to go in and replace the parts, but no matter what, you still got to know what you're kind of doing. Just because the computer tells you what to do doesn't mean that it's always right. There's our boy on the Segway. Oh, he's throwing shit. No wonder why they came after him. I was wondering, oh yeah, here's this little mini guy. I don't know. Who's this midget? I want to know who this midget is that walked up to the gate. I mean, is that a kid or is it a midget? He kicks the gate. There they go. Here they come. Here they come.
Watch out!
Here they come. They're going to bum rush this guy. Watch this. Get back here. Wait.
Too slow!
Here it comes.
Fucking slow!
Killed Precious there for a
Especially
second.
over there.
So you get the full effect. I want to know who that little kid was. Or who that, whatever, midget was. Because that was definitely a midget.
Lock these fucking assholes! Visually impair these fucks! Yo, they're targeting people! They're targeting people! Yeah, I know you heard me. Shut the fuck up.
Hey, Rival, thanks for following us, man. Much appreciated. And there they go after him. I gotta go to Asphalt Pirates and look at their feed because they had it too. I don't remember which one was the better one. I think they might have had the better shot of that. Oh my God, it was so good, so good. Let me go get the Asphalt Pirates feed. Give me a second.
There's an open spot.
About to win an NBA championship game. Back to Ross.
For every NBA moment, there's a flavor on DoorDash.
You are a gamer who customizes everything.
the
Avatars, skins,
commercials.
controllers. At 7-Eleven, we are not a video game, but we have coffee and big gulp drinks you
other dangerous item, you will be arrested. This is the Federal Protective Service. This has been declared an unlawful assembly. Depart the area north on Moody or east on Bancroft. Anyone who includes the press trespassing on federal property is subject to arrest. If you trespass on federal property with a weapon to include firearms, ammunition, knives, or any other
Okay, this is the view from the other side, which was the Asphalt Pirates side. This is even better because he's like right on top of it. So hang out for a second and watch this. This gets great. You see the Segway up there, and then you'll see that little. I swear it looks like a child.
Alive, kicking.
That's the shortest person ever. Is like Mini Tifa, but not in a wheelchair.
They came out once, no gas yet.
This is quite a turnout. I don't know if you've been out here like kind of like late last year.
This is quite a turnout.
There wouldn't really be that many people.
We had a few of them last Wednesday too.
Yeah. I mean, I think now it's like, with the Biden administration in, everyone's like, oh, Trump's gone, now he can go back to normal. But it's like ICE is still a fucking thing. So I feel like that's why it's like more.
Oh, here they come.
All right, here we go.
They're going after Segway.
They're going after the Segway. And he's like, ha ha, I'm just riding away from you. Ha ha, you can't catch me. Ha ha. Just get ready. What a bunch of children. I mean, seriously, what a bunch of children. Here we go.
They're literally targeting somebody.
Of course they're targeting somebody.
Yo, they're targeting people.
They're stalking the Segway rider. They're like, oh, where is he? There he is! Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him! Whip his BAM! Right on the ground. What a bunch of idiots!
Put your fucking gun down.
And he's down. Down with a smack. This is so good. It is so good. He's like, I thought he was hurt, but he wasn't. They just got him right up, and then they waltzed him back in. Then they're dragging his Segway. Oh, excuse me, Fred. Oh, my foot. Drag that bastard back in. Beat the shit out of him. Give him what he deserves. It's such a great scene. It's such a great scene. If only every night was like that. So what's the money on they come out tonight? Anybody got? It's a midget pump rifle. Yeah, I think so. It's unbelievable. This nonsense is just unbelievable. These people are unbelievable, and they wonder why they get their heads beat in. I mean, they really don't get their heads beat in. It's more fun than anything, I think, for the cops. So, like, I bet you they took the Segway in. They were riding it around, having a good time on it. You know, that guy's probably got like a gash in his knee from hitting the ground. It's just stupid, absolutely stupid. You don't think they're gonna come out tonight, Rival? Huh? Last night was hard on them. I think so too. I think if they do, it's gonna be like what was it, Thursday? Thursday, where there's like 10 people there with Mini Tifa.
Just so you guys know, this is as far as I can get. I cannot go onto the property.
Asphalt's scared to get on the property. That's what his problem is. He's just scared.
You want to see me get arrested?
Nah, we don't want to see you get arrested, Asphalt. Again, this was last night, everybody. We have Anita on the one. But she's ahead of this, so. But, yeah, we have Anita, and then we have Asphalt Pirates. So this is what happened after the Segway incident. The Segway incident. That's what we're going to call it now. It's going to be called the Segway incident. And if you bring a Segway to... if you bring a Segway to the ice, that's what happens to you. Oh, it's so good. So good. Does it get any better than that? I don't think so. Funny thing is, I don't think anything else happens. After that, I got tired and shut down and went to sleep. So this kept on going. So who knows what else happened. A little bit after this, I cut it down. So I'm going to leave you guys with it for a minute.
This is the Federal Protective Service. This has been declared an unlawful assembly.
Costiao put 1,000 bits in the pirate's booty. Go, Paul.
Protesters don't want to be shown. Is it okay if like hide you in front with them?
I'm like, can I just have my like?
Okay, do you want to tell us what happened?
Yes.
Okay,
if I could just tell you what happened without being on camera right now.
Thank you so much for the 1,000 bits.
Okay, so we have a protester here who was arrested at ICE, and they wanted to talk about their arrest.
So
as you see Mini Tifa pass by.
On the property at all that night.
T-Mobile is upgrading its network.
Oh my God, so annoying with the commercials. That's what happens when you're on the replay. So we'll just jump to Ask Pirates for a second, then I'll throw it back when the commercials are over. I have to watch the commercials, but you don't. So we try to keep it one of two. Good gravy. Good gravy. Wouldn't it be funny if they all broke out into like, if they actually had like some talent to play music and just not beat on the drum? They broke out into like a Rush thing or,
Fish roll, risotto.
Oh, man, both at the same time got commercials. How awful is that?
Cheesecake, grilled steak, clam bake.
I can go back and forth. So annoying. Here we go.
Had only brought flowers and arts, and we set those outside of the property. We set them on the sidewalk, and then we lit some candles. And I also brought some of those that someone else brought, honestly. And so I was just transferring.
Be right back, and I hit the bathroom. Be right back.
We only set them out and around. I honestly don't know what happened in between then, but supposedly I spray painted the front of the building, but I wasn't actually, I had never stepped foot on the building at all that evening. And
it was the case of mistaken identity.
Yeah. It was, they wrongfully detained me. I didn't actually try to run because I didn't actually think that I had done anything wrong that evening, so I wasn't really worried about it. So I actually had just like started walking calmly, and I was over like on the other block across from ICE. Well, not across from ICE, but like next to ICE in front of the school. So I wasn't even on their property, and I was just walking away. I wasn't even trying to run or anything. An officer grabbed me by the arm, and I turned around and was a little confused because I had no clue what was going on. He told me I was under arrest, and I obviously asked why. Another officer came and grabbed me, and my friend came and tried to stop the arrest because she was with me the whole evening and knew that I hadn't done anything wrong and was a little confused. They threw her to the ground, so she got arrested as well because she tried to stop them from arresting me. We got basically right up there to like right, if you want to point over there, right in front of this fence right here. We got like, sorry.
No, I wanted to see, is that okay if I show your finger or whatever?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
so right in front of this fence right here, we got about right here, and the officers, 2 male officers, tried to pat me down. They started patting the front of me, and I kind of flipped out because that was really uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I found a video, I think it's Dak. You can actually hear me screaming, "Don't pat me down like that," because they were men, and I was really uncomfortable with men patting me down, especially in the front of the building. I don't want men patting me down anywhere, honestly. Like, I was very uncomfortable with it.
Did you feel as though you were being sexually assaulted?
Yes, and
You
I
hear
started
this nonsense,
screaming,
people?
and I think that made them angry because as soon as we got behind the gate, they grabbed me behind my arms and they lifted them up as high as they could. I went to the hospital today because I have strains in my shoulders, both of my shoulders, and my back, and my neck, because they lifted my arms so high up when they were cuffed behind my back that I couldn't walk. And one officer actually had to pull my hood from over my head because it went completely over my head because I was pushed so far forward and couldn't walk that my hood went completely over my head. And finally, he looked over and realized my head was over
that
my
is a
head
great
and pulled
point,
it off
man.
of my head.
That is one
and
great
then
point.
realized that they were lifting my arms to the
Don't
point that I
be
couldn't
a criminal.
walk. to
Don't
the
be a
point that I
fucking
couldn't lift
criminal.
my arms
Be
anymore.
a normal person. Why are you
And they
there?
finally lowered it after I asked about 3 or 4 times.
Actually, I'll let
and
you
the
guys
person
listen to
behind
this,
me was
and
also screaming for them to let me go because I had screamed it multiple times.
then I'll add my commentary. Here they come again.
Fuck you.
Hold on, guys.
It's so good. Listen to this.
Fuck you! Oh, yeah. That's gas.
That's gas. I got gas. It's probably as obnoxious as that, too. I mean, you think they're having no fun here? I think they're having a blast right here. I know I would be. If this were me at this ice facility, obviously, I don't think I'd live in Portland for, it'd take a lot for me to live in Portland, but nonetheless, you don't think these guys are having a freaking awesome time? I think they're having a great time. Now we have both of the feeds synced up, pretty much. Look at this guy throwing the grenade. The flashbang. I mean, watch this. I agree, Rival. I'll never understand it. Neither will I. I agree. I agree with you 1,000,000%. These freaking nitwits. This is just stupidity times 12. And I mean, it's every single time. Oh, I'm choking to death. Some girl was talking about later on. She's talking about the paintballs that they shoot are $3 each. I doubt that. I'm pretty sure they're not that expensive. I mean, that's a shit ton of money to be shooting at you losers. But, seriously, I mean...
Rapkins 112 put 100 bits in the pirate's booty.
Yeah. Hearing them cough is kind of funny. Choke on it. I really want I think this is why the idiots, Concrete and Ninja and Grossa and all them that went to Washington, I think that's why they failed so miserably the other day. Is because they went on the pretext that they figured they were from Portland and they had their press badges on and they could do whatever they want. And then they got there and they figured out, oh, well, we can't get into the events because we're not actual press. And even the actual press couldn't get into the event. So, I mean, I don't know what they were thinking, but it definitely didn't work out for them. Not one bit. And I wish that these cops would start to, come out and talk to these, some of these streamers and be like, yeah, you're not press. You're just, antagonizers. I mean, as much as I enjoy watching this shit.
Whoa. That was not cool.
Well, don't be there. I love the broken umbrella in the middle of the street. Love the broken in the middle of the street. Those paintball guns are not terribly accurate. I can say that much. Because I play paintball with accurate guns, and they hit the floor quite a bit. I like the fact that they smoke, though. That's kind of cool. But, yeah, they're not very accurate paintball guns. Definitely not using, like, you know, some high-tech stuff. They're just, you know, regular paintball. So the one girl later in this video, she's like, they're using modified paintball guns with $3 paintballs. Nah. I'm like, modified paintball guns? I don't think so. It's like the crummiest paintball. It's like a Titman paintball gun. And like a regular, like, $2 hopper. And, you know, there's nothing modified about the gun at all. They got it from the local sports store, you know. They put, you know, tear gas paintballs in it just because they can. You know, if I still played paintball, if I could still play paintball, that's what I would do now. Put tear gas paintballs in there. Shoot the other side. You'd win every time. Hey, right? Rivals going off. If those gas balls cost that much, I'd like to buy the PPD sub. Right, exactly. Go home. Nobody asked you to be there. Nobody told you to come. Nobody told you to come and be there. You know, just go home. Take your sorry ass home. Shut the hell up already. You know, they got something to complain about, and they just go home. They don't just, you know, none of these ICE officers show up at their house. Oh, yeah, I saw this part. They're in the middle of the street. And the cops are just, you know, this is the big standoff right here. The cops are over there. And look at this guy with his, I love this guy with his diamond, not diamond, the disco ball helmet.
Are you waiting for a parade for yourself? You're on your way out. You're not going anywhere.
The disco ball helmet is just too much for me. Like, you're not really trying to hide from them, are you? Because if you are, that's a poor outfit to have on. Yeah. Yes, they're the animals. You guys are not savage at all, but they're the animals. Hey, animals, thank you. I just, you know, it just doesn't make any sense. Yeah, he bedazzled his helmet. You know, Rival, I thought about that the other day. I was sitting here watching, I think, Friday night. And they, you know, the people that live in that area, in those apartments across the street, think about, I wonder what they think. Like, number one, I would have moved out already, but like, supposedly those are really expensive apartments, like where doctors live and stuff like that. Here they go. They're going to get them again. And see, this is the part I don't get. You talk all that shit, and then when they come up, the first thing you do is run away. I don't understand that for the life of me. Why do you run away? Don't run away. Stay there. Stay there in front of what's going on and take your licks. You know? They don't have Mr. Blower guy out there today. I'm sure he's coming at some point. It's like, oh, get out of the way of the smoke. We don't want to smell that. But, you know, if you live there, and you got to smell this shit. you're paying a fortune to live across the street. You know, I'm sure, like, you know, the ice facility, you know, wasn't there at some point. You know, who knows? I mean, I don't know the area, so I don't really care. She's running away from the action to go watch what's going on in the garage, you know, for whoever they arrested. And they just take him into the facility. But, Riot Bling. Rivals on it today. Riot Bling, I love it. Yeah, I just don't get why they run away. It baffles me every time. You know, just I don't know. Maybe it's just because they're a bunch of women and they don't really want to fight anybody. They just want to make it. They think it's cool or something. I'm not sure. But if that were me, like, look at Europe. Okay, Europe, they beat the shit out of the cops sometimes. The cops get in it with them, and then they go to fisticuffs.
Oh my God, I got such a music on my nose.
They're not having it. When it, you know, look, the Yellow Jackets in France.
Are we on emote only?
They were beating the shit out of the cops. I mean, all kinds of ordnance going off. They were on it. They were on it. So they were kicking the cops' ass, and these guys just run away. Why not run after the cops and fight the cops? Not that I'm condoning the violence or whatever, but, you know, it would be funny to see them try to hit the cops. I mean, they don't even try the cops every time. Stand there, hold your ground. Stand there, watch the cops. You know, when they come running out, don't run away. Stand there and get into a fist fight with them. You know, if you're that, you know, into what you're doing, then why aren't you battling the cops? But on top of that, you know, living there, you know, these people in these apartments, you see the apartments to the right-hand side there. Again, what I was told is that they're expensive apartments, and like doctors and lawyers and all kinds of people live there. You know, they're not like, you know, cheap stuff. Why would you want to live there? Why would you want to live with all this nonsense going on? I mean, I'm sure the first, second time it happened, it was fun to watch, you know? And, you know, if I lived there, there'd be a camera outside, I'd be streaming that, you know? But then they're going to look for who you are and, you know, try to dox you then, because that's what they do. That's the way they act. So, I would move out, like, almost immediately. They would not stay there.
Makes me wonder who those people are.
Whose people are? You know, I mean, seriously, if they came out with sticks, it would be better. And then just whack the shit out of these people. Just beat the crap out of them. Every chance you get, just beat the crap out of them. But, you know, I guess there's laws or something around there.
What you looking for, Justin? What you looking for?
Yeah. Well, they can't fight. They don't know how to fight. They don't know how to be, you know, they're not real, you know, these are, again, the soy latte drinking, soy, you know, let me have a tofu sandwich, you know, crowd, you know, ma, I need some cheesy poos, ma. You know, they live in their parents' basement, you know. They're not, they've never, like I said, I've said it before, I've said it on the Crooked Nose stream many times. They haven't pissed a good piss yet. Okay, so they don't know what it's like to live a real life and be a real person. Get the hell out of the way. You know, this guy's got to go home and they're in the street doing this shit at, you know, 9, 10, 11 o'clock at night bothering
I would
people.
pick this up and it's going to explode.
You know? It already exploded, I think. It would be great if it went off.
Careful that it doesn't explode.
It's like, oh look, I got one now. It's one of those Jedi detonators. Yeah, you're right, Rival. Nothing's gonna happen to them. You know, the cops aren't really gonna beat them down. You know, the cops are really not gonna say too much to them about anything because, you know, they're just gonna do what they're doing now. You know, get back, stay back. Look at how far asphalt is from them. I mean, at least Anita's like right behind them. Listen to that. Go clean your room. Ah! So now they all start backing up again. You know. But again, they're not doing anything. Shoot her! Just shoot her! Give her a welt on her leg. That's what she needs. The screaming, I know. The screaming kills me as well. I think it's the funniest thing in the world. That's one of the best. Quit your job. Why should they? Why should they? Why don't you get a job? Okay. They should. You know. They should lock them all up and tell them, if you don't get a job, then you're going to get locked back up again because you're worthless on the streets of Portland. Okay? But, you know, this is, again, the problem with society in certain places in America. Coddling little children is not a good thing. It's not good to coddle. What the hell's going on here?
Looks like everyone's going this way.
It's just so follow the crowd. I love the sound of the things, the ordnance that have went off. Oh yeah, this would definitely be fun. Without a doubt, Rival. Without a doubt, this would be the most fun you could have without taking your clothes off. I mean, these guys, I'm telling you, these guys are having a blast. That's why they do it. Because who cares that they're out there?
I'm locking up my camera. I think I need to run.
Look at this guy with like the, big old gas mask with the hose on it. Oh, they got another bus coming back. I guess they dropped everybody off where they're supposed to be. Because like
there's a whole nother Portland police. I believe it's Portland police down there, and the federal officers over here.
The federal officers seem like they're a little harder than the. Yeah, that was a World War II gas mask for sure. Probably doesn't even have a filter in it or anything. Can't probably get that stuff anymore. And again, here you are. You have a state that's on lockdown or whatever. There they are. No concern about coronavirus because coronavirus doesn't exist. See, over here, coronavirus doesn't exist after 9 o'clock at night apparently. So they could all be out doing what they're doing. But then again, they are wearing gas masks, so, it's just ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Look at this guy with his gloves on.
Hold on.
Don't push that.
I'm trying to twist it.
Okay, never mind. I'll figure it out. I got a selfie camera.
It's right here.
Nitwits. If you're just joining us, you are watching last night's Fun at Ice. You are with Bummbusters, and we are live. This is Bummbusters Live. Not to be confused with the Bumbuster Report, which is on Tuesdays at 11 a.m. Make sure you catch it. If you don't catch it, well, catch the replay. Feel free to send your friends to us. Have them follow our page. We like followers. And you are watching Anita Frida Fojita. And then we also have Asphalt Pirates that we're watching. And they are both at the ice facility last night. A couple arrests happened so far. You got a lot of dumb people out in the streets. I like it the other day when there was like 20, 30 people out there. There wasn't a lot, whatever it was. I think it was Thursday again. And I watched the whole thing, and it was like really nothing going on. They didn't come out. They didn't really do anything exciting, whatever. And they finally come out or whatever, and there's, you know, a little bit of action, nothing serious. They're just like, get away, get away, get away. And at the end of the night, the cops come out again, and they like wave to them like, bye, see you tomorrow. It's like so great. I was like, wow. And then the Chuddy Cheddars over there are like, oh, bye, we'll see you tomorrow. Like, see ya, bye. It was so funny. I was just like, this is such a game to them. Until it's not a game.
Hey, now, I'm almost 40.
Until it's not a game. And then, it is what it is. That was that little weird guy. Yeah, I don't know what that little guy was all about. So, I'm not sure. I'm not oh, there he is. In the green helmet. He's like, here. He's going up the street. Tiny little person. I don't know what that is. Is that a guy, a girl? I'm not sure. He's creeping up the street over there. As the Portland police are coming down the street.
Yeah, sorry guys, we're not turning off any of our amazing audio and following and bit and all that other stuff. That's who we are. We're professional pirates.
It's professional pirate.
When you're a professional pirate, you're always in the best of company.
Idiot. Get back. Get back. There you go. Give them hell. Right in front of them. Get out the way. Yeah, right? Creeped out. They pushed them like way down the street. Again, like, why would you even park your car in the street? Look at that. Like, all these cars are on the middle of the street. Like, and it's not the, that they go run around the corner. Bye, gotta go now. Run away, run away. Run away. It's not safe here. Run away. Don't run into the pole. Oh, backed up. Bam. Almost falls over. Idiot asshole. I think they got the guy with the smoke blower out now. I didn't watch some of this too, so I'm just seeing it for the first time now. Yeah, they moved them like all the way down to the other side of the street. It's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. There you go. The blower's on now. No, I don't understand the bongo drums, not one bit. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't know why they have to bring the drums out. You know, what the hell are they doing? You don't even get, like, I mean, I get it. Okay, fine, the war drums. But after a while, that's all you were there for, to play drums all night? I mean, again, I guess, you know, living with your mom and dad, you can't play drums in the house all night because, you know, parents got jobs. They got to go to work. So, you know, these losers are there causing a, you know, problem. And, you know, well, you know, mommy and daddy want them out of the house anyways because they're trouble. I'm pretty sure that the parents of these children that are out here don't agree with what they're doing. You know, at least half of them don't agree. Because let me tell you, if this was my kid out in the street acting a fool like this, you know, not being press, I'd be like, really? You think you're press? You have a credential? You know? And look at all the people around that car.
Well, seriously, the only people around here are the press.
Yeah, all the Tifas took off. All the little sissy Tifas took off down the street. Why don't you show where they're at? Everybody's standing around the cops or the press, you know, or the fake press. They're not even real press. They don't have real press credentials. Nobody works for CNN or MSNBC or anything like that. Because it's like the other night. You had, in Times Square, you had the three dopies, Ninja and Concrete and Grossa were all there in the middle of Times Square. And Thizzle was out there, and I'm sitting here watching 5 different feeds, and they're all streaming themselves. Yeah. Don't forget your drum, honey. And here's a soy milk for you, and a tofu sandwich. Did you put ketchup on it, Ma? You know I like ketchup. That is the greatest blower ever. I remember the first time I saw that guy standing there, but he didn't have it on. And I was like, holy shit, they got like a cannon. They're going to kill these people tonight. Yeah, the custom blower. It's a government blower. It's the ice blower. But yeah, so they're all in Times Square filming each other, 5 feeds looking at the exact same thing, just of each other. And I'm like, what? This, you guys are idiots. You guys look like idiots. You're standing in Times Square watching nothing but each other because there's nothing to film. How stupid do you feel? Here we are, where they could have been watching all this because this has been going on, and nobody's out. Nobody's out. So who's getting the great footage? Anita and Asphalt. That's who's getting the great footage, and whoever else is there. These are the 2 better ones that I saw last night. So, hell, you only need 1 or 2 feeds. You don't need 30 of them. As long as they're hot, that's all that's, you know. Can't even hear her because she's, you know, she's, oh wait, she's got a mask on. She's got a gas mask on. Where are those cops going? Oh my God, you can still hear her. Listen closer. Those are not modified paintballs by any means. Paintball guns, I mean. They're regular paintball guns. Marksman, tipsman, something like that. They're not very expensive. They've got, regular things. So, telling people lies like, oh, they've got modified paintball guns. Baby, listen up. So follow them back. It's like, are you kidding me? Yes, the one in the big coat with the fuck ice sign is a chick. That's the one that's always screaming, Rival. Always screaming. She's, ah! She's constantly screaming her head off. Oh. If you've just jumped in, we're watching Portland from last night, the ice facility. I'm going to label this now fun at... Listen to that. No! I can't imagine living with her. Are you kidding? That bat brain? Holy shit, man. Like I've said before. Okay, these people are... You can't tolerate these people. You can't live with them. You can't just do anything with them. Half of them are unfuckable for the girls' side. And the guys are just stupid. They're just dumb twats. So, again, if this were me, okay, and I lived in that place and my car was down on that street, I'd be like, yo, get the fuck away from my car. Right now. But no, you park it's a piece of shit, 300. The worst car in America. Or at least one of them, I would have moved out of this neighborhood a long time ago because I definitely would not have been able to put up with this shit. Especially that bitch screaming. Oh my God. I would have dropped a freaking plate of hot grease on her long time ago from my balcony. Long time ago. She would have been like, See, again, the reason why they do this is because nothing bad is happening to them. There are things you can do that would, I want them to bring out the water truck with the dye in it. That would be great. That would be like, just soak them. First round is blue dye, right? But they don't realize that there's blue dye in it. Like, it takes time for it to show up. And then second round is like pink dye. And then third round is like red dye. By the time the night is done, they're checkered. Like 3 different colors. I bet the chicks run the show there. I bet they do. But yeah, here's the other view. Asphalt is always like, more than a few feet away from the action. Because he doesn't want to get hurt. I kind of agree with that, but yeah, now they're running away. So, I mean, imagine them checkered different colors, right? Red, pink, look, their clothes look like Joe Arpaio's camp over there. The camp he used to have in Arizona there. That would be absolutely fantastic. Go home, mommy goes to watch, she goes, your clothes are pink, honey. Why are your clothes pink and blue and red? Oh, Ma, last night I sprayed us with cold water and it had dye in it. It's just irresponsible, man. Irresponsible. Like, see, I bet you the people over here, because there was nothing going on here for a while, so, like, all of Christmas, this is the first week that we've seen stuff happen again. at the ice facility. So, you know, I bet you the people got comfortable again, and they didn't expect all this shit to keep happening. And sure enough, here these dummies are again. Anita gets way up in there, man. She's like mini Tifa. You know, get right up on top of it. What I don't understand is, where's Minnie? Minnie disappeared. Like, he's gone. I guess he had enough. He went home. He only came out for a little bit and then went home. He rolled his ass home. I tell you what, man. This has been going on entirely too long. Entirely too long. You're screaming. Get him. There you go. The smoker, the smoke sender. That thing's pretty effective, I must say. With their stupid umbrellas. I bet you that guy had a job at one time being the smoke effects guy on a Pink Floyd show. How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet? I bet you money. That's what he did for a living at some point. You know, you see all this, look at this. I mean, all this, and you still show up 4 nights this week to cause problems. You know, to cause problems. But, you know, if ICE were smart, they just don't come out anymore. You know, they're not going to hurt the facility unless they're breaching the fences on the side there. I don't see why you would want to come out. Just stay inside. So it has to be fun. It has to be fun. This is like, you know, this is like, you know, hey, it's Saturday night. Who wants to come in and fuck with the Tifas, you know? That's what I think goes on. Hey, you know, it can't be that they're just there. You know what I mean? Like all of these people, these agents, can't just be there on a regular night of the week. I find that hard to believe. On a Saturday night, they're all there. Come on now. Let's be realistic. You know, there's a lot of heads up in this place. That's a lot of shit going on. It's gotta be fun. You know, they just, hey, honey, do you have to work tonight, Tom? Yeah, I got to go in tonight. It's Saturday. You know, the Tifas are going to show up, and we're going to, you know, get them pretty hard tonight. You know, stand out there and really, you know, have some fun with them. Because it's ridiculous. Just stay in. They can't get in the facility, and if they do, you just beat them from the gates. That's all. What are they going to do if you don't come out? Like the other night, they didn't come out. So what are you going to do? What are they going to do? You know? It's unbelievable. Just the amount of stupidity that goes on here is unbelievable. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of agents, you know, for what I would, that building, that's a lot of agents for that building. They're all hanging out inside and stuff. Come on. That's a lot of heads. Quite a bit. You're not going to sleep tonight. Why not? I'm going to sleep great. Because I beat the shit out of you people today.
Oh my God, you're drowned!
Jenny, go clean your room.
I'm gonna sleep you drowned! No! I don't want to, Mom! Mom, you're being a bitch! You fucking dorks!
Dorks. You can't
You're a
come.
bunch of fucking cowards!
You got nothing better than that.
When they first pushed on that corner, umbrellas! Coward!
Now look at how many people are actually there now. They're all like, "Oh God, damn, that was a lot. Oh, that was a long push. Oh man." So they come out 4 times, I think. Yesterday, that was the 4th time. 4 or 5 people got arrested. What she said was that if somebody put her kid in a tank, fish tank, I don't know, that she would come and slit their throats. That's what she said. And that they shouldn't sleep tonight. No, absolutely incorrect. If I were doing this, I'd sleep great every freaking night. You know? I'm sure these guys have great relationships with their women, because the wife comes home and she's, "Hey, Tom, did you take care of the chores that I had you?" "Yeah, honey, it's all taken care of." Doesn't even mess with his wife. Like, he's happy to have a wife, She can complain in his ear. He's like, "Yeah, whatever. I got a bitch that stands outside ICE every night screaming at the top of her lungs. Sounds like a whiny little child, like their kids probably get away with murder at the house, because they come out here and beat the shit out of these kids so they don't have to go home and do it to theirs. Fantastic. Like I said, Anita's got some balls, man. You see her where she's at? She's like right along the fence line. You hear worse than that at work? What? Who does that to you? Or are you talking about the ICE agents, Rival? Listen, the person that's sitting in the street. Look at this shot.
They're little fireworks.
They're all done. They're all finished.
I'm gonna go back
They're
and
all
look at
done.
the video and see why they. I think they came out because of Segway.
Yeah, I know, but then they went back and then they came out another time for no reason.
No, that was the second time. That time they stayed out. Well, as soon as they came back.
Let's do some stretching in the street with my colorful ninja
My
outfit.
new money goal, new credit card.
Anita's right on that fence line, man. She's been there. She's like more than once she's done that. Okay. Yeah, no, I totally agree with you, Rival. Anita's got a set of fucking nuts. They've already told her like 10 times, get away from the fence. Get away from the fence. Get away from the fence. I mean, but
You've
like
got the gaming
that
chair.
fence is funny because it's not like it's not scalable. You can get over that fence. So like I don't know why like everybody goes to the front door. Go to the side. Go to the fence.
Yeah, but when they just came out,
And then when they come running out the front, you jump the fence. And now you're inside the place.
Thank you, everyone who
do
subscribed and
something.
followed. Yeah, I got to see some of you guys.
Everybody's done, man. It's over.
yeah, it does.
They had enough. They went home. They're done. They gave up.
Get
This
a
is
job. I have a job.
Ooh, I like their outfit.
Yeah, well, of course. Yeah, no, I know she's got a set. It's got a set. It's not a she, it's an it. Doesn't know what it wants to be.
Look at all this pepper balls right here. Oops.
Yeah, look at all the pepper balls right there that you guys sucked in.
Yeah, I was really hoping.
Anita just standing there on that fence. I'd be like, come on closer. Pow! Right in the head with that bat. Whack! Right in the freaking skull. Here. That's what she'd get from me. Or he or it or whatever it is. Trust me, you get wrapped in the head with that stick, you're going to remember that you got that hit. You are going to remember. See? He's tapping it. Morse code. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Smack the little bitch in the head. I just doesn't make any sense. See, it's all over with.
Most people have gone home right now.
Yeah, everybody went home.
Cowboy cut rib. Look, I will have any kind of ribs I can get, any kind of steak I can get. Actually, come to think of it, I do have some steaks thawing.
Oh, a steak would be nice right now.
Oh, you guys are making me hungry. I actually have hamburgers.
6:15 here in
I think this is
the
like the perfect day for that.
east. Oh, let's see. Let's
Message
see.
my wife and stay. And
What else is
you know what? I
going
did
on?
not get any hydration with me today. I did get a new bottle when we were out shopping today. But I
Let's
did
go
not
to
bring it
something
with
that's
me
left because I think
it
this
was
is
still
pretty
getting
much
cleaned.
over with. Even though Anita's got a camera shot on the side there, they're all in the parking garage hanging out. Oh, we got Concrete, who is live in New York. He's in Little Italy, and they're just, you know, how nice to have everybody pay for you to go to New York, to go to Washington, to go to New York, and for you to see all the things that you've seen. We also have, I think, Precious, our little Precious. Precious, Miko like Precious. I think he's still, is Precious still alive? Maybe not. I don't think so. Yeah, Precious might have jumped off. Go back to California and Texas. Really? Oh my God. How stupid can you be? How stupid can you be? Let's see here. Concrete. Let's toss this little faggot on the screen. See what he's got to say walking around New York.
What about for Italian food here?
Dinners. I don't know.
Oh, I'm down.
Maybe I had Joe's Pizza. I'm having fettuccine right now. And maybe I have some Chinese food when we go back over to Montana.
Man, you can just find so much.
The sissy
Come back 30 pounds out of here.
sissies that are running around New York. I mean, glorified turkey shits is what they are.
Huh?
The people are asking us to sales tax acid, yeah.
Yeah.
I wish the other night when the cops, when they were harassing the cops, that somebody, one of those cops would have just grabbed, snatched one of them, beat the shit out of them. Preferably Grossa, because Grossa is an obnoxious twat who I don't know what all that is, but it needs to be dealt with.
Oh, I can see what you mean about how you said somebody said that Chinatown has kind of started to take over a little bit of Little Italy.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a funny joke.
So, yeah, you see the dumpling houses and stuff.
People don't actually live here. Like Chinese people actually live in Chinatown. You know.
Il Cortile. I don't know. I can't do it.
New Jersey and shit, you know.
What an asshole.
Like what? Fucking Staten
What
Island.
an idiot asshole.
Brooklyn.
Hey, guys, I guess.
What? Oh, we're waiting. It's okay. No biggie.
He's
I'm just
there.
gonna go down to the
Ninja's
corner here.
there. I'm sure Grossa's there.
Ooh. Cafe Napoli. It's funny. Tony sent the Unfuck the World sweatshirt last night. Wait, what? He sent it?
What do we got going on?
Like he
Let's
bought
see
it?
What else is up? What else is up?
Stop.
Whole lot of nothing
Oh,
other
that's
than
okay.
this.
I just want to
twit
come over the
twat.
corner right here and look around.
This is from Anita's feed still that's playing. See, there's like 3 people left. It's all over with. It's all over and done.
I jumped over the fence to get it. You missed me.
That's an awesome sweatshirt, isn't it? Oh, no way. Thank you, Tony. Oh, thanks so much. My stepdad just, he bought the Unfuck the World sweatshirt that I liked. And so did you get it in white or black? I'm guessing black. You know me. But white would be fine, too.
You know me. I'm gay.
Thank you so much. Dude, Tony,
Me and
thanks.
Gross to get it on late at night.
And tomorrow when I get back, we get on a phone call and you can open those Christmas presents that finally got to you.
God, I wish I could.
Black, hell yeah, cool. Dude, my
Don't
stepdad,
ever.
He
These
bought
guys
the Unfuck the World
never.
sweatshirt and sent it.
You know what?
So
It's
to
not
me,
going to happen. So
someplace on
I'm not
Tuesday.
worried about it. But don't ever come to Florida.
Yeah, he found it and bought it for me.
He
Thank
found
you so
it and
much.
bought it for
Awesome,
me.
thank you. This
Because
has been
my
such a great trip.
entire
I've
life
been having
is
such a great
nothing
time.
but
This has
taking
been
handouts.
This for me is like really like a cherry on top of everything. What was that?
Waffle. Okay.
Oh yeah, it does. Oh
professional
yeah, Tony. That's the
twat
other thing. Can I trade you a
waffle.
cigarette? Because that's actually the brand that I like, and I hate this one. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, this is like, especially
Yeah, I've been
learning that from my
missing
mom
those,
about my
yeah,
great
I'm
great
looking at
grandmother.
Canada.
Like, this is like the
They
cherry
were
on
out
top for me right now.
Rioting,
The whole
not
trip, the whole
rioting, but
trip.
in the streets protesting some sort of Canadian
Oh, we're not gonna make it.
freedom.
I already
Justin
said that.
Creepy
There's so
Doe.
much gonna be cool shit, and
You
like
know,
we might just like
this is
end our
sick.
walk at the Stone.
In Toronto, it's
Sick.
just
This is
whatever,
great.
man.
I love
Seriously.
it. Ristorante Italiano.
Or like around there, there's
Okay,
Washington
okay.
Square Park and stuff. It's like.
Where are we gonna have dinner?
So
you want Italian food?
So
or what?
we got
I want to try some.
We should eat around here.
So we got a bunch of different options. I say we get a little here, a little there. You know,
Yeah, like maybe
we
we
can
can
have dinner.
Yeah, sure. So there's they said that there's this place
Oh
over here that has
my
like the
God, what
best
a bunch of
gelato in the city. Then there was somebody that said that
overprivileged
they knew like the best dumplings in the
snot
city.
rags.
And then I don't know. I haven't checked.
Maybe
That's
we have some
exactly
gelato, do
what they
breakfast
are.
Before dinner, or sorry, dessert before dinner.
Overprivileged snot rags.
And then we go back over to get some Chinese food.
Little twats. Oh, this is funny.
Welcome back.
This guy gets released as they're out there.
Looked like they were average nice.
At least you got. He comes walking out in the back. Fuck, hi.
Yeah, that was a pretty funny moment. Guy just comes walking out of ice with
Was that a
his
member
bag
of the
on.
press before?
No, he's not.
He was
Okay.
one of the first ones to be arrested. He was just.
Was that a member of the
Okay,
press?
so the first person arrested was just released.
That was like the very first time they came out for the car. The girl, the ambulance that came out.
So yeah, Safariland actually has a location.
I got one on my thumb. That's it.
Are you pretty familiar with Safariland?
Little what?
Safariland is that's where they get all of their do you mind if I
Safariland
is who distributes all of the tear gas, and they buy it from them.
Safariland,
actually
huh?
I know that much.
Combine whatever the fuck.
They have a
CTS.
location in Jacksonville, Florida.
Nice. Gonna have to check that place out. Safariland.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's real.
So,
let's find out. Is that real?
They're
Safariland.
a private company that
Oh, we got to
sells-
see if that's real. Hold on.
the police.
Yep.
Do they sell to anybody else, or is does it? Do
Actually,
they
I
only
don't-
sell? I think they sell their products online as well.
Yeah, I think anybody can buy
Public.
from them. Yeah.
Somebody said that you have to have some type of like security license or something like that, but it probably depends
Here,
on the site
do you
as
mind if
well.
I? Is this cool?
But yeah, I think it depends on the site. But I was looking online.
About to win an NBA championship.
Yeah, but you definitely can see it. You know, like you can see how like in the middle of all Little Italy, you've got the Chinese restaurants and the spas and stuff. So I see what you're saying about how it's kind of like.
Ha ha! Safariland. Look at that.
$3 each. I mean, really, that's not expensive for them, but
That's the girl talking about. It's $3 each for paintball.
modified paint gun and get pepper balls.
$100 would buy you 33 pop 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 pops.
Yeah,
You
so
know what I mean? Like,
that'd be like one round.
yeah.
So Carissa was smart, and she brought a little little lawn chair.
She brought a little lawn chair because she's smart. Wow. I mean, seriously, really? She's smart because she brought a fucking lawn chair? What is wrong with these people?
It's Saturday. Gotta take some downtime.
Yeah, you brought your
Let me look at this Safari Land thing that's going on here. Can I get... Can I get... Let's see. Let's just look at paintballs. No products found. So obviously they don't get paintballs from this place because it says no products found. So what does this place sell?
Thanks. Oh man, thanks Tony. I'm so happy. Thank you so much for that sweatshirt. That's really cool.
So this is what they sell on this website. So it's law enforcement stuff, military tactical gear, gloves, you know.
I just
hearing
got that
protection
same feeling I got when we
headsets.
first came here when I was 14.
I
that
mean,
feeling of like,
you know,
oh,
it's
wow,
like just gear,
culture, you know, like wow.
firefighter stuff. There's no paintballs.
Not to say that the whole
Unless
trip
they're
hasn't
called
been
something
like that,
else.
but,
I mean, I don't see any
know, something
ordinance
about
on this
place,
site.
you know, for me.
Yeah, I don't see anything that says ordinance. So
Me too.
let's see, what's this?
Yeah, all
Poster
the
finder,
history in this
forensics,
neighborhood,
savings
exactly. It's a
club,
tiny little neighborhood, but it's
inside
so yeah,
Safari
it's just
Land.
packed to the brim with things.
Safari armor. Yeah, I don't see anything of any importance.
It is a unique atmosphere,
So,
exactly.
they're wrong, and here they are talking about a business live, you know, on air where, you know, you could be trying to hurt this business. So I just don't understand it. Don't understand it. How they get away with that is just beyond me. Just beyond me. So, anyways, I think I'm going to jump off now. You guys have seen it pretty much all. So, check out for us again. This is Bummbusters Live. We were just live with what was going on yesterday. We'll be back on later if something happens. But for now, there's about nothing going on. And this is it. Concrete is just being an idiot as usual. So, thanks for joining us. We will see you maybe later or tomorrow. But don't forget to tune into the Bumbuster Report, which is Tuesday at 11. That's what we're starting it at. Tuesday at 11. And I know, you know, nobody's home, but it's a good time for me. So.